Jujutsu Kaisen 0 is the prequel movie to the Jujutsu Kaisen anime and has just released this weekend. So, Marlee, what are your thoughts?
I loved it so much.
Yes, you were giggling like a little schoolgirl many, many times.
Okay, so you did hear me. Because I was like, dude, I tried to hold it. I tried to be cool, and I couldn't do it. I could not do it at all. It got me so hyped. That Jujutsu Kaisen might be the best anime we watched. The property, like just Jujutsu Kaisen, you know, that's just so good. It makes me want to read.
Yes.
It makes me want to look. It makes me want to actually like read the manga.
Yes, the manga is very good, especially the stuff that comes after and where the series ends, the first season. After what it goes into a little bit of Gojo's past with Ghetto and when they were in high school,
which they hinted at in the movie, and that again just like triggered me so much because it's like I fucking love Gojo. I love Gojo's character so much, just because like he's so confident because he should be, and good lord that man's eyes, but then like he's also fucking hilarious because he has the ass to do it, you know. Like, he can carry his shit, so he can be a smart ass, he can crack jokes when he wants to, he can make light of like really heavy situations because he's a fucking badass. I love that about his character.
He's like all powerful, but he's not like some stuck up like asshole, but he's like
he's
chilling fun. But like
he also is though. Like, he can be a dick sometimes, but it's so good because he's a dick to the right people. You know, he's like, I'll kill you all. Don't tempt me. You know, it's like, yes, I love that. I love that. Yeah. So those little hints, those drops of like their history, because like I love Ghetto too. He's a fantastic villain because he's very similar to Gojo.
Yeah.
In that, like, he'll make light of like his own villainy. Like he's like when they were like the end credit bits in Jujutsu Kaisen, you know?
Yeah.
Like when they're playing soccer on the beach, like shit like that is so like I feel like that's not like a takeaway. That's like legitimately who his character is.
Yeah.
He's just like Gojo.
He like looks down on regular people and like calls them monkeys and stuff all the time. It kind of reminds me of how Magneto is and how he just wants all the mutants to be in the world and just get rid of the regular people because they're like
the world belongs to the strong. Yeah,
they're not worthy.
Exactly, dude. And that makes him like so like the way that his character like was portrayed in the movie. Like obviously he's calling regular human beings monkeys, and he has this like this ego, and he's just like we're better than everyone. Why are we trying to protect them? It's like, all right, those are kind of shitty characteristics. But the way his characterization was so it was attractive, first of all. Like, dear God, when that man was leaning up and he was just like, or whatever, I was like, oh, this is fucking hot. But like the way that he would characterize his own villainy, again, was just the pure confidence of like, I'm the shit and I know I'm the shit. So I can back up my shit talking. And it was like, whoa, until he couldn't. But it was like, just like, whoa, dude, I fucking love this guy. Like, I don't hate him as a villain, because I love his character so much. Like, I love his characterization so much. He was perfect, dude.
I'm also glad that anime movies nowadays, more recently anyways, are actually sticking to canon, like actually like being parts like sourced from the manga itself, or like, because like a bunch of anime movies, like there's a couple like Naruto movies, Bleach movies, My Hero movies, or they told their own story. Yeah, it's basically filler and doesn't have any consequence on the overall story. So like having something, even though this is a prequel and we know like Maki and Panda and all these people are gonna be okay in the end, like it's still good that it builds on the world and is continuous to the actual story that we know. Exactly.
It directly connects. It sets up the future. For being a prequel, it still sets up the future because of the backstory that it gives you.
Yeah.
So like seeing those hints at that relationship between Ghetto and Gojo makes me so much more excited to learn about the world in the future, considering that Ghetto's back. You know, like Gojo thought he killed him, and like I want to know what Gojo said to him, like in those last few moments, like that. I'm sure that bridge is gonna be crossed eventually. But like the in a prequel series, like you said, we have a lot of the answers already, but it's still fed enough new information to make me excited for the future, what's coming ahead.
Yeah.
It makes me want to skip the line and just read what's already out. Like, I want to wait for the anime because I fucking love the anime.
Yeah.
But I also want to like learn it all now.
Yeah. Mappa does a fantastic job with Jujutsu Kaisen's animation.
God, it was beautiful.
Yeah. The fight scenes are amazing. Like the character designs are very well done. And just like the little transitions between when they go from like, you know, their standard designs, and then they'll have like the cute moments where their face changes and they have like the silly stuff. It's like, yeah,
it's
great.
my god, just feed me more. Like, it's so fucking good. That's why I love Gojo so much, because he's one of the characters that they do that a lot with.
Yeah.
And he's just like, Gojo, you know, it's like, oh, I love it more. It's so good, and that's one of the things that the series does as a whole, and was done really well throughout the movie, was not filling in, but putting in genuinely hilarious moments to prep you for those, like, this is gonna be these are badass fucking characters, and they're still goofy as fuck.
Yeah.
They're still stupid, like, you know. And it's something that Jujutsu Kaisen does from a series like standpoint as a whole, and it's something I felt like was really well done in the movie. For the movie to be, obviously it's not going to be as long as a whole anime series. Yeah, it's like a whole season of anime, but like it was still like was chock full of everything you would want out of the series. Like I was completely satisfied with every part of it, because it felt like I was watching Jujutsu Kaisen. Like it was so good. Like it was just so good. The quality was there from every aspect.
Yeah. Plus the actual story between like Yuta and Rika and their relationship, and how like they promised to marry each other when they were little kids, and then unfortunately Rika dies in the accident, and then she becomes like this overprotective spirit that's like just keeping him safe, but at the same time hurting other people when he doesn't want that to happen.
Yeah. And unintentionally hurting him through like the trauma of seeing what she does to other people.
Yeah. Like he mentioned that he like tried to kill himself with the knife, but then Rika stopped him from doing that. So it's like, this is obviously putting a toll on him, even though she just wants to protect him.
Yeah, it's not her intentions, but it's the way that she does it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I haven't talked about it much, but like I love Yuta too. It's incredible I feel like just the one series to have what could be two main characters I can love and adore. Because like fucking like Yuji is Yuji. Yuji's incredible. But like watching this movie, I'd watch Jujutsu Kaisen if it was about Yuta. Yeah. You know, like it's just like how? It's so quality. Like all the characters are so fucking good.
Yeah. And Yuta is very different from Yuji. And so him still being like that, like a dynamic character and being that interesting as well is like, that's commendable for having such wide range of characters.
Yeah, for being able to write the different characters differently. I mean, they have similar, like, I just want to protect people. I want to stop seeing the harm. And their personalities would be totally different. Yeah. If they were to meet, like, it'd be awkward. It'd be weird. Like, it's going to be hilarious, first of all. I'm sure they're going to meet, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Like, seeing them meet is going to be, like, incredible. Because, again, their personalities are so different. Whereas Yuji's just, like, he's Gojo. He's like just a bold idiot. Yeah. You know? He doesn't whereas Gojo knows he can back his shit up, Yuji's just ready to try. Yeah. Like he's ready for the fight. And Yuta is so like more passive and so much more withdrawn, but clearly he's also got his own shit locked down. Yeah. You know?
Like when he needs to turn it on, he can turn it on.
Oh my god, boy, can he. That was so cool. That was so cool. That fight between Ghetto and Yuta was incredible. I was so hype. I was like jittery in the theater. I was like, oh my god. I was like happy and smiling, and I was like, yes. Like I got so excited because it was so good. I'm sorry. It was just so good. It got me so hyped because, like, again, I had a whole series to love Yuji. I had an hour and a half to love Yuta. And I feel like I love them both. You know? I've obviously had more history with Yuji. Yeah. There's a lot more content with Yuji. But just, again, speaking of how good the movie is and how well written Jujutsu Kaisen is, you know, I love it so much. It's so good. It was so good, man.
I had read the 0 chapters, the 4 chapters that encompass the movie where it takes it from this morning, and so like I was noticing that they added like little bits here and there of like things to like build up his character some more.
Mm-hmm.
Like they added the scene where he was like where he first met Rika in the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
And, like that's how they met, and like that's where their love for each other started.
Yeah.
And they also added the manga didn't show any of the Kyoto stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So all the stuff with the Kyoto students and the fight over there, that was all added in, which I appreciated because those characters are also awesome. And
yes, give me more Toto,
yes,
please.
yes.
Please.
There's a special showing at 8, so let's get this over with.
Dude, it's the way his face changed. I was like, yes. I love him. God, I love everybody in this show, man. Everyone. It's crazy. Because there's I feel like there's always characters it's like, oh, that's just a character. Yeah, that's just a person. But like, I love everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone. It's so good. God, I was so happy they did that too. They didn't have to, and they totally did. Yes, thank you. Give me another movie just about them.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd watch it, and I would love it. Man, yeah, no, the movie was fantastic. The movie was beautiful. Story is 10 out of 10.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. In animation, I could say the same thing. Like I said, the fight scenes were so good. You know, just the general, like, just the regular scenes were so pretty. You know, I can't say enough about how great it is.
Yeah.
I really can't.
There's like little bits of horror in it.
Mm-hmm.
Like especially in the very beginning when the 4 kids get like stuffed into the locker and you just see the blood pooling down. It's like, oh, okay.
Are they dead? No, just gravely injured. I was like, wait, what? Did you see them?
They look pretty mushed up to me.
Exactly. Jaws ain't supposed to do that. Yeah, like that shit. Like the series does really well for those moments too. Like those gory, like bloody fucking when the curses are getting torn apart. It's like that shit is good too.
Mm-hmm.
They hit everything.
Rika's just going ham at the school, just mushing this.
It's like, oh shit, this is gross. And then Rika shows up. You can do it. So you goddamn right. Oh man, this was fucking great. I'm so glad that you gave me the opportunity to just talk about it because it makes me love it more. Like it's just so good, so good.
Now it's time to see it 5 more times.
Exactly. It was fantastic. I wish it was longer. I wish there was more. I just want more. I just want more.
Well, have to wait until sometime next year to get some more Jujutsu Kaisen.
Supposedly.
Yes. But the stuff that's coming up is insane. So look forward to that.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if I want to read and get up on it because knowing nothing going into the movie, still incredible. Like, I don't know if I want to read up on it or just let it take me when it does. It's going to be fantastic either way. I can't wait, dude.
Mm-hmm. All right, friends, that's all we got for today. Let us know what you thought of Jujutsu Kaisen 0 and of this video. And don't forget to subscribe for more otaku goodness.
Mm-hmm. And give us all those sweet, sweet comments and give us all those sweet, sweet likes because they feed us.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. This is the only way I sustain myself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hungry.
All right, friends. Sayonara.
Smoochies!